Hello and welcome to my channel, and I'm going to say this again. We're going to do a few of these videos. I'm not sure how many, but probably not a lot, at the Doe Network, and I want you to, there's a warning, the material covered in this section may be disturbing to some viewers. So this video may be disturbing to some to some viewers. The Doe Network features sketches, reconstructions, and/or public releasable images of unidentified persons and/or their personal items. In some cases, links to postmortems are provided. All reconstructions are the artist's interpretation of what the person may have looked like. Some features are the artist's estimations to complete the image and should not be used as significant marker for identification. So some of this is going, it might be upsetting. Even hearing about this or knowing that this happened to people or they're unidentified or the circumstances they went through might be upsetting. So you should understand that now. It's probably not for children. So, and then it says, welcome to the Doe Network, and it says that they need donations, or it says they're accepting and welcoming donations. It doesn't say they need them necessarily, but I would think so, because they're consisted of 100% volunteers. And it talks about what they hope to accomplish, and so that they need exposure to these cases and things like that. So, and it says we're not private detectives, but we all like to play the private detective sometimes. So sometimes I like to go on here, and I think it would be much more helpful to give them donations, but sometimes I like to go on here and look at the cases, because you can go and look them up by female or male. You can look them up by the United States or Canada. You can look them up in the United States and list them by year, like 76, 77, 78, or you can go and list them by like the states in order, where like Alabama, and look for the ones in the certain areas. And this is one of the unidentified males. And it says they discovered him June 2nd, 1979, and in Quinton Township, County, New Jersey. January 1st, 1979 is his estimated date of death. So he's not recognizable. He's between 18 and 22 years old. He was a white male, 5'6" to 5'8", 140 pounds to 160. Medium brown, straight hair, about 4 to 6 inches long. The color of his eyes is unknown. They do have his dental, his fingerprints, and his DNA is available. So, and then they have the clothing he was wearing, and it describes all the clothing that he was wearing. And you can read that here. You can pause it to read it. And it talks about he even had a necklace. A couple of necklaces, it looks like. So he had a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, so that's what he smoked. So if he was a smoker, I don't know. So they found him in a shallow grave in a wooded area off of Jericho Road in Quinton Township, New Jersey. And so you can look up to see where that was. And you can see that New Jersey is near the bottom of Philadelphia and Delaware and Washington, so, and New York. So I'm not sure where he came from. But, and it's also, there's a body of water right there as well. So, and then there's Virginia. So I am wondering if he was even someone that was ever reported missing, so estimated time of death was January 1st, 1979. So I go through here and I look for somebody that was reported missing around January of 1979. That's between the ages of 18 and 22 years old. And I really don't see a lot of people. I see this young man, but he's a little bit too tall. And he's 5'10" and a half, and they say this guy was only 5'6" to 5'8", and they even have his shoe size as, I think it was a size 8. So yeah, tennis shoe size, small size 8. So I don't know if somebody that was 5'10" would be that size shoe, but, and he had a mustache, and he had So there's information about him, and he was last seen at a friend's house in Mississippi, which is really far away from there, on January 26, 1979, and foul play is suspected. So nobody knows what happened to this young man as well. So it doesn't seem like they're the same person. It just seems like this person may be somebody that, I don't know if they didn't report him missing, or if they didn't report him missing till years later. So, you could probably go to NAMUS, NAMUS, and search to see if maybe he was reported missing years later. You can look and see who was missing at that time, maybe. But I don't know. And it's very disturbing and upset. So, but that's when I was looking through today to see if I could figure out if that person that was unidentified and found was one of the missing people that was reported. But I don't think that I can, because, and this is the closest one I found, and this gentleman's missing and hasn't been found. And if you have somebody that that was missing and you haven't reported it, or your family knew it and they never reported it, maybe you could try to get the information and go ahead and place a report, so that they'll have information on that to try to see if they found, if they have unidentified people, maybe that will help them close that case to the unidentified person, or if you know of somebody that went missing and you have information and you've never reported the information, like this Dennis Nathan Mann, maybe somebody has information and knows information about what happened to him, and maybe they just have never come forward, and maybe, you should come forward with information like that to help people be able to close these cases. And something else you can do is to, you can always donate money here and there to places like the Doe Network, to help them to be able to update their IT information, and to help them, because they're strictly run by volunteers, and I'm sure they could use that assistance. So I just wanted to stop, and I wanted to bring attention to cases like this, and because it's very upsetting. You see all these people that went missing and they've never found them. So it's just heartbreaking. So I don't know. I don't know if somebody was never reported missing, or what happened. They may not have even known that they were missing. So anyway, I thank you for tuning into my channel, and this is a short video this time. Please feel free to leave comments. If you have ideas or thoughts, or other ideas that have to deal with this, or places to donate to help close cases like this, to even volunteer and donate your time, and you have ideas, please feel free to leave comments. And I'm just a small channel, and I do appreciate my viewers. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye-bye.